Elon Musk, the billionaire that intends to develop a city called Snailbrook outside Austin, Texas, near the operations of his firm Boring and SpaceX. He purchased several thousand hectares of land that had previously been used for farms and pastures to accomplish this. Everyone was greatly astonished by this news. Consider the possibility that Elon Musk will construct his own city. Let's break this news into a little more detail. In Texas, SpaceX facilities are situated in the village of Boca Chica, an unincorporated community close to Brownsville at the state's southernmost point. Since 2014, the business has been working here to create the Starship rocket team Tyson prototypes. Musk, however, said that the Starbase City would have a far wider size than the town. In a statement to Insider, the judge's office in Cameron County, where Boca Chica is situated, confirmed Musk's ambitions for the community. Regarding Elon Musk's desire to include the village of Boca Chica in the city of Starbase, Texas, SpaceX has formally approached Cameron County in recent days. The statement added that earlier today, SpaceX informed the Cameron County Commissioner Court of their efforts. Starbase's city does not yet exist, though. Musk will have to submit a formal request before the registration process starts, according to local authorities. Musk wants to relocate his company's employees near the Colorado River and impose his own laws within the city, specifically to lower the rent that they must pay. On the side of what appears to be a city, a sign reading Snailbrook has already been seen. Musk and his colleagues characterize the future facility as a sort of utopia where employees of connected companies may live and work during negotiations with landowners and representatives of real estate agencies. The management of Boring, which is in the business of drilling transport tunnels, has already researched and talked about including the city of Bastrop, Texas, which is located 55 kilometers from Austin, the state capital. This will speed up the implementation of the plan by enabling Musk to unilaterally approve regulations in his own municipality. All Boring, Tesla, and SpaceX employees who work in Austin are required to relocate by the millionaire and his entourage. They will live in brand new homes and pay rent that is below market rate. The city will be developed next to facilities being built by SpaceX and Boring. In its stead, a collection of modular homes, a swimming pool, an outdoor sports area, and a gym have already been constructed. The city of Snailbrook, Texas even has a sign welcoming guests and stating that it was established in 2021. The city's name alludes to the snail-shaped logo of the Boring Company. Musk gave the engineers the aim of creating drilling machines that could move more quickly than a snail when he launched the firm. Musk himself, his ex-girlfriend, singer Grimes, rapper Kanye West, and West's architectural designer all spoke out about the city's image last year. There were no firm plans at the moment, but they shared their views and even sketched a few layouts. According to Texas law, a city may seek for registration if it has more than 201 citizens. A district judge's approval is then necessary after the application has been submitted. No such statements have yet come from Musk or from businesses connected to him, a spokeswoman for the Bastrop County administration says. At least 1,400 hectares of land close to Austin have been acquired by businesses connected to Musk's firms and their personnel during the past 3 years. Notwithstanding some local officials' claims to the contrary, official documentation state that the area in question is actually 2,400 hectares. The billionaire relocated the Tesla and Boring Company's corporate office from California to Texas 2 years ago. He disagreed with the laws and other standards that the state had set. Texas has more permissive labor and land laws, as well as more lenient environmental regulations. In addition, California has no taxes in effect. Tesla is still growing in California, the engineering headquarters are in Palo Alto, and the corporate offices are still in Texas. At least 4 businesses are involved in the land buying process, and Musk will have a private residence situated some distance from the future metropolis. It is interesting that non-disclosure agreements were signed by the parties involved in the land purchases, although they bore the signatures of regional economic development officials from the locality. In 2020, Musk has had a meeting with Austin's then-mayor Steve Adler and a representative of the Travis County administration where Austin is located and urged them to guarantee that his project wouldn't face any administrative roadblocks. The Giga Texas portion of Tesla's Texas plan got underway shortly after that. SpaceX is building a 46.5 thousand N2 plant in the nearby Bastrop County, roughly an hour's drive southeast of Austin, and a brand new warehouse is being constructed across the street. Robert Pugh, the district's chief engineer, reported being harassed on a regular basis by Boring and Starlink personnel and contractors in June of last year. They desired quick acquisition of specific governments by the district. Mr. Pugh departed his position in Bastrop County, where the new city of Musk will be located, in the same month. The firm, GapBats, owned by Boring president Steve Davis, has acquired more than 81 hectares over the last 2 years, and around 24 hectares are registered with SpaceX. These lands were formerly owned by ranchers and common folks in Texas. While the median rent in Texas is approximately $2,200 per month, according to the Zillow database, Boring employees could rent a 2 or 3 bedroom home starting at $800 per month as of last year. The Zillow database is a pond. The property must be left empty within 30 days of dismissal. All staff at Musk's enterprises are given housing preference by the management for the development of 110 homes in the new city. Still known internally as Project Awesome, GapBats has already submitted the necessary paperwork to the Bastrop County government. Even strange street names like Bourne Boulevard, Waterjet Way, and Cutterhead Crossing have been given the official approval. These phrases are all used in drilling. According to people who spoke with the Wall Street Journal, Musk has long harbored aspirations of creating his own city and even assisted his brother, Kimball Musk, in finishing a similar project a few years ago. However, there is currently little information available on the idea's future, and a spokeswoman for Kimball claimed that this was her first exposure to the initiative. Elon Musk, on the other hand, has been worried about the issue of accessible housing for workers for a number of years. He discussed this matter in 2018 with Brian Sandoval, who was the governor of Nevada at the time. He also indicated the 2020 building of the city of Starbase in Texas, probably on the side of the hamlet of Boca Chica where the SpaceX facility is located. This was necessary to develop accommodation for workers of the Tesla plant nearby. This village's future is still unknown. The general public in Bastrop and Travis counties is concerned about the lack of transparency surrounding the future ambitions of Musk's firms. Other people voice their displeasure at the passivity of local officials who, for some reason, do not confront Musk and his entourage with simple inquiries. David Barrow, who also owns 2 eateries frequented by Boring employees, laments the lack of transparency. According to Mr. Barrow, new developments may cause the Colorado River, which flows through this area, to lose some of its quality. It turns out that the Boring Company has requested permission to discharge 635,000 liters of industrial wastewater daily from the state environmental authorities. Barrow asked who will hold them accountable and added, "I would like to know what they are actually watering. What are they actually building?" Adina Lewis, the director of the region's Department of Tourism and Economic Development, claims she is unconcerned about the company's operation and the potential harm they could do to the river and nearby agricultural fields. But Texas Senator Sarah Eckert insisted on holding public here after hearing protests from locals. These will occur before the month is over. According to a Drought Fayette document that was stolen and reported on Business Insider in January, SpaceX may also have plans to develop up to 5 gas-powered power reactors in its Boca Chica operations. The announcement by Elon Musk of the creation of a new city in Texas is a bold and intriguing undertaking. His dedication to self-financing the majority of developments is commendable, and his vision of a sustainable and forward-thinking society is inspiring. But it's crucial to take into account any potential repercussions of letting people decide on the future of cities. While establishing new communities, democratic decision-making and public engagement should also be considered. Elon Musk's businesses have improved people's lives in a variety of ways. Tesla has been at the forefront of the transition to electric vehicles, which has helped to fight climate change and cut carbon dioxide emissions. To make a mankind multiplanetary species, SpaceX has achieved major strides in space exploration. Additionally, Musk's work with the Boring Company has the potential to transform transportation and ease congestion in cities. Many people are fans of Elon Musk who value his bold ambitions and original ideas. His charming demeanor and capacity to uplift and motivate his team members are well known.